Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special waffle. It's just me and Lloyd today. Hello, Lloyd.
Hello.
Now, I'm a chef and a pastry chef, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide Lloyd through doing Mickey cookies. That's something cool. That's going to be cool, and I'm sure they're going to be fabulous. Right, okay, so first thing we need to do is you've weighed out all your ingredients, yes?
Yeah, just double check. Just if you run me through, I'll tell you what I've got.
Right, okay, in which case I can also get my piece of paper that I've written the grams on as well, so that we can run through the ingredients.
Yep.
And then I can do that. So I'll be a minute.
Yeah, sure. And I'm sure Ben can work all his magic, and he can either put a link on, or I don't know, maybe he's that good I can just go, the recipe will appear over there now.
There you go. I am back. Hello. Hello. Right, so I have made these. I will say that. I have made these, and they turned out quite nice. They do turn out quite big as well. They are the size that you get in the box. They are really big.
Did they taste like the ones from Main Street?
It does taste like sugar cookies that you get at Disney.
Right, okay, cool.
Not quite the same, but near enough.
Okay.
Okay, so the ingredients were, I'll do cups first.
Okay.
2 cups and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, which is...
So what I've done is I figured out the millilitres of an American cup.
Okay.
And then I poured it from a measuring jug and found a cup similar size. So this, about that level, is a cup.
Right, okay, cool.
So 2 of those, and then a is that a tablespoon?
A tablespoon is bigger than a dessert spoon.
Is this a dessert spoon?
It's a bit difficult to tell from here.
To give you some, that's a teaspoon.
That is I said that was a dessert spoon.
That's a dessert. So
what you want to do is you want to do 3 of those instead of 2.
Right, let me grab my flour.
Okay. While he's grabbing his flour, that's 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons. It says here all-purpose flour. Now, in America, that is all-purpose flour. In the UK, that is plain flour.
Plain flour. Awesome.
You've got plain flour. Fabulous. Yeah. And that would be, in grams, that would be 240 grams. I've got written down here.
So, in terms of a tablespoon as well, or a spoon, when it says a spoon as a measure, heaped or not?
I didn't heap them, no. I made them slightly heaped, not massively heaped.
Right, okay. So, yeah, let's see.
That'll do. Yeah.
Just so I can double check, so that's 1.5 kilograms. What did you say in grams it was in total?
It was in total, it was 240 grams in total, plus the 2 tablespoons.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right. I'm going to wing it a little bit, because we haven't got any scales. So.
Okay, cool.
So that's my flour.
This is going to be fun. Right, now we've got half a teaspoon of baking soda, which we will call bicarbonate of soda.
Cool, that's what I've got, bicarbonate soda.
Oh, that's exactly the one I've got. So I would do half a teaspoon of that.
Right. Is that now or?
Now put in all your dry ingredients first.
Okay. So
okay.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Like that? Or less?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And then am I putting all these into a bowl as I'm going? Or are we just going through the ingredients first?
Well, a bit of both.
Okay.
Let's get all your dry ingredients in one bowl first.
Okay.
So you need salt now. That's great. That's great. So first of all, you need some salt as well. Half a teaspoon of salt. Right. Do you have any table salt?
No.
Right. We'll be okay. But it actually might have been better with a bit of free-flowing table salt will give you a better mix. But we still should be all right, because you're putting wet ingredients in, it will dissolve. Half a teaspoon. Brilliant. Okay. Right. Now, the next ingredient that we need to measure is brown sugar.
Brown sugar? And how much is that?
1 cup packed.
What does packed mean?
Packed means pushed down. So
I kind of did. I might pour it back in again.
So get as much as you can in the cup, push it down, and a bit more.
Right. You know what? I think it was all right. I think
Okay, that's cool.
In the bowl.
Yep. And
Right,
that would
cool.
be, and in grams, that would be 180 grams. Okay.
That's okay.
Right, and then we put in granulated sugar.
Right. I've got caster sugar. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Caster sugar. I use caster sugar because that's what I use anyway.
Right. Okay.
That's cool. Okay,
Fine,
so
is that right?
pardon?
Just a bit finer, more powdery.
Yeah, it's a bit more processed so that it mixes better into things.
Okay. Cool.
So it's granulated caster sugar, and then if you keep pounding it and mixing it, you get icing sugar.
Right. Ah, right. Okay.
Or powdered sugar, as they call it in the US.
Right. Wicked. So it's
Okay.
all the same thing. It's just.
It's just different grades of milling.
Right. Wicked.
Okay, so throw that in. That's half a cup, which should be like 90 grams. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's all your dry ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Give it a mix with a spoon, or give it a mix. Yep, that's fine. Just give it a mix together. Excellent. That'll be great. Okay. Now the wet ingredients.
Ooh. Right. Okay.
Okay. Wet ingredients. Right. Okay. So let's start with the vanilla extract.
Yep.
That's going to be the easy one. So 2 teaspoons of that.
And that's a teaspoon. I know that.
That's a teaspoon. Yep. Yeah. Actually, teaspoons are a set size in catering. Right. Teaspoons are a set size. That will be fine. Don't worry. But I have a set of measuring spoons that measures a teaspoon, a tablespoon.
That's what
yeah.
My mum that, and it was like I was thinking about it today. But anyway.
Okay, 1 teaspoon is fine. Chuck it in. So it's 2 teaspoons, isn't it? 1, 2. Fantastic. Right. Have you melted your butter?
I haven't.
Right. Do you have a microwave nearby?
Yes.
Put it in microwave for about 10 seconds, but keep an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't start spitting too much.
Right. Okay. It was in a pan, but that'll take too long, won't it?
That'll take too long. Yeah. Whack in the microwave.
Right. Okay.
If it's not completely melted, then it'll be fine.
Right. Okay. Cool. I can see that from here.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you want your eggs?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Do you know how to? Right. 1 full egg and 1 egg yolk. Yes.
Right. I don't know how to get just an egg yolk. That's what I need.
Right. First of all, crack your egg, your whole egg.
Yeah.
Into a different dish.
Okay. I'm just gonna get the butter out of the microwave.
Just something small. Mm-hmm. Is that very melted?
Yeah, there's a bit in the centre.
That'll fine. Just leave it. It will melt in the residual heat.
Yeah. Do you know how I did the butter, by the way? Because I haven't got scales. So what I did was, you said it's about 170 grams of butter, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had a 250 gram stick. So then I worked out a percentage of 170 grams into 250.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I then measured the length of it, which is about 95 millimeters.
Okay.
I did 68% of 98 millimeters, which is about 65 millimeters. I just cut it there. So that's as accurate as I've got with that.
Okay, that's a long way around it, and sounds really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Scales will be the easy way, obviously.
The recipe says 12 tablespoons, which I wasn't going to bother with. It's 170 grams, so that's fine. Nobody's going to stand there tablespoon.
No.
Right. Okay. So your egg. First, break 1 egg. Now, the best way to break an egg is to tap it on a flat surface until it cracks a little. Right? Is it cracked a bit?
It's a very small crack.
Yeah. 1 more. Do it again.
Yeah.
Right, now open it so that the egg falls into the dish.
Look at that. That's spot on.
That way, you'll get less chance of having eggshell in it.
Yeah, no eggshell in that.
It's not 100% guaranteed, but it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next. Now, there are 2 ways we could do this. Okay. let's go for the easy way.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, first of all, chuck your first egg in the mix, the whole egg. Chuck it in the mix. Brilliant. Right. Now, your second egg, you just want the yolk. Yes? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to tap the egg. You're going to break it over your other hand. So break it a little bit first. Break it. Break it a little bit first.
Yeah.
Okay. Break it a bit. Right. Right now, let it run. Let the white run through your fingers.
Ooh, this is pleasant. Oh no, it's broken.
Get it in fast. Get it in fast. It'll be all right. Right, go and wash your hands, and then we'll be back. Okay.
How long have you been a chef for, Peter?
I trained at the age of 16.
Right. Something you always wanted to do?
Yeah. It's either that or I'm a dancer as well. I was a competitive ballroom dancer, and I also wanted to do that. Was
there a sort of avenue for that professionally?
Yeah, there was, but
did you make a living off it, or could you have done back then?
I could have done, yeah, and yeah, people do make a living doing shows, doing competitions, traveling around the world. But I also like performing, but I trained in catering because A, I like it, and B, I've always been in a job with it. I've never been out of a job, and I've always enjoyed. Yeah, and I've done all sorts of different sections. I've done front of house, which I'm doing at the moment. I've done chefing. I'm a fully qualified pastry chef. I've even worked the wash up. Everybody's worked the wash up. You have to work the wash up at some point. Right. So is that everything except your butter in? Yes.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right. Chuck your butter in. It should have melted enough in the residual heat to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool. Right, now you want to put your chocolate chips in.
Slightly under on these. It was a cup and a half or something. Probably about 3/4 of a cup.
Yes, I worked it out to 125 grams was what I used.
Well, that's probably.
So that's about right, probably. Yeah.
Right, that's those in.
Right, mix it together till it comes together. That's all your ingredients, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, mix it.
Yeah, nothing left apart from
mix it till it comes together. When it starts coming together, get in with your hands.
Oh man, I've got a thing about getting messy, man. Right, it is starting to come together.
Right, okay.
It's looking like cookie dough. Right.
You just show it to the camera for me before you flip it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Right, cool. So, bring it together with your hands now.
Right.
Okay.
Scooping all the stuff off the spoon.
Yep.
Now, what's these days? What's the? Is it still dangerous to taste it because it's got raw egg in? So it's so tempting. It'd probably be at your own risk, wouldn't it?
You're not a child. You're not pregnant, and you're not ill. So you would be all right to taste the dough.
Right.
But I certainly wouldn't give it to anyone in those categories because they're. And also, most eggs today are salmonella free in this country.
Okay.
So you'll be okay. So bring it together till it. Try and get all the flour in because you want to get all the flour in, and you want it so that it comes away from the edge when you put it into a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get this last bit of flour worked in.
Okay.
As we do is two hands. I'm a bit OCD. I like to have a hand clean.
It's all right. It's working.
Yeah.
It's actually not that messy a dough. It's quite firm.
Quite surprised.
Yeah. Well, there isn't that much liquid in it.
No, you're right.
There's only 2 egg yolks, a bit of butter, which will solidify eventually anyway.
Yeah, it's good. It's like almost like Play-Doh consistency.
Yeah. Right, don't overwork it. Let me have a look at it, if you would, mate. Yeah, that'll do. Tip it out onto your surface with a bit of flour.
Right, just a blank surface with flour on it.
Just blank surface with flour on it, yeah.
Right, not the tray or anything, right? Let's get some flour down. Eggs out of the way.
But you won't need too much. Whoa. Okay. First of all, it isn't that sticky, and you don't want too much flour, because if you have too much flour, you start changing the quantities of the flour in the recipe, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, get you so.
And it throws it out a bit.
Yeah. Right, cool.
So, right, so to tip it, now bring it together into a ball on the surface. Knead it a bit. You can be a bit tough with it.
Reminds me of that joke. Why did the baker have brown hands? But I won't. You don't need the punchline of that one.
Because it was so near the oven so many times. You got a tan. Hey, great. That's great. Now, I have a Mickey cutter, which you don't.
Oh.
So, what you need to do is make 3 sizes, don't you?
Yeah.
Of so 3 big ones and small ones, and the big ones are his head, and the small ones are his ears.
Right. So.
Okay. So, do you have so you don't have any scales?
No.
So you just got to feel it with your hands.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So, like.
I think
halfway between a golf ball and a baseball.
A bit too big.
Right. Okay.
It is gonna stretch. It is gonna stretch in the oven.
Right. Okay.
Let's have a look at that. Right. Okay. Let's take a little bit more off. Off. No. Off. Right. I think we'll risk that. Yeah.
Would you like an egg for scale?
Yes, please. That would be useful.
This is a medium free-range egg.
Yep. I go a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Just a touch smaller. Right, that'll do. So that's your big one. Okay. And you want 2 kind of, let's say, half the size of that. A bit smaller, perhaps. Because these do really spread out.
Yeah. I was thinking that. It looks tight. Considering I was thinking about the big Main Street ones.
Yeah.
It looks tiny. But yeah, it must spread out. Spread out a lot. Right, yeah. Let's see.
Well, that's how it's going to work, isn't it? What you're going to do is you're going to put it on the baking tray. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
But the 2 ears.
Yeah.
You're not going to put those actually on. You can slide. That's right, and then it will stretch, and it should cook into a Mickey head shape.
Right. Cool.
So.
Right. So we're saying like the face, the head is just smaller than an egg, a medium-sized egg, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. That still might be too much, but.
Right.
I'm going by what I can see on the screen, and the screen is a bit deceptive, isn't it? Yeah.
Right. Here. It's going to make more than 6. It's make quite a lot of these, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't check the facts on my cup size compared to mil, so I might be well over. We'll see. The proportions will still be right.
Yeah.
Often to the egg, the vanilla essence. The dry proportions will be the same. The wet proportions might be a little bit less.
The dough looks good.
Cool.
The dough looks good.
Right. So,
see, I don't know what size oven you've got, so I'm just giving you a size to fit most ovens.
Yeah, that's what we want.
So that's fine. Okay, so do 3 more.
Okay. So if I've got leftover dough, how long will it keep for, and how do you keep it?
I would keep it for up to 3 days.
Yeah.
In the fridge, but use it on that 3rd day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So, yeah, if you've got a small oven, you can still make this size, but cook it over a couple of days maybe.
Yeah, and make other things with it. Make circle cookies with it or whatever.
Yeah.
But it does spread out, and it is quite sweet.
Yes, that's what I like.
It's very sugary. We put dark sugar on it, and that dark chocolate.
That's what I've got, and I've actually following what you said. I got dark chocolate chunks to go in it as well.
Right. Okay.
As opposed to milk chocolate chips, just to make it a bit.
That will take away some of the sweetness. That will be a bit more grown up.
Right. Yeah. Well, they're for me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give some to the boys, but hopefully they won't like the dark chocolates.
No.
Right. So that's 5. 1 more. And then I need to figure out I've got stuff to bake them on, because I don't have any baking paper.
Right, okay, you don't have any baking paper. Okay. So that means you have to really well grease your tins.
Okay, is that just with butter?
Have you got any oil?
Yeah, I've got some vegetable, or I've got extra virgin olive oil.
Use a vegetable oil. Vegetable oil will go to a higher temperature.
Wow.
Than either your butter or your extra virgin.
Cool.
And butter and extra virgin will also add flavour to your cookies, right. Whereas vegetable oil is not. Doesn't have that much flavour.
Yeah. Right. So I've got a lot of dough left, so that's cool.
I made, out of that mix, I made about 7 Mickeys and some round cookies.
Cool. What we do is, once it gauges this, how these come out, and what sort of size, if it go bigger for the oven, I might make like a huge Main Street one.
Yeah, okay.
Huge.
Yeah.
Right, so I need to get my tray.
Your tray.
Which is,
how many trays have you got, Lloyd?
I've got 2. One's in the sink because I'm trying to get some fat off it. That's what I've got at the moment.
Right, that will take maximum of 3.
Right, so if I do 3, can I grease foil?
No, don't use foil.
Okay.
Don't use foil.
Let me get some vegetable oil. On this.
Right, now there's a decent amount of fat in the actual biscuit, so that should be all right, but we don't want them to stick. So just put a bit of vegetable oil on and spread it round.
How much? Sort of a glug, or?
Put it on, I'll tell you when to stop. A little bit more. Stop. Right, get a paper towel. Now, if you use a paper towel, what happens is it A, spreads it round, but B, takes some of the excess off.
Right.
Okay? Right, flip it over and go around and take some more of the excess off, and we should be all right. Great, that'll be fine.
Cool.
Right, now let's see how many Mickeys we can get. I would say 3.
Right. And what sort of expansion are they going to have?
They're going to expand quite a lot.
Right, so I need to give a bit of space. And do the ears touch the head?
The ears are just, I would say, just leave them a bit further away from the head.
Okay, like.
Okay, yeah, just a little bit.
I can get like 3 credit cards in that space.
That should do it.
Right, okay.
Because it is going to expand.
Cool. So I'll put one over here. Where are my best ears? It's a bit big. I might have to come across.
Right, so move the one on your left. Move it up a bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Bit further down. That's right, because you want room for the bottom one. And I do the bottom one going horizontally.
I'm not happy with this ear. Just take a little bit off it.
Come on, chef, get it right.
Yeah, I like that. I like dimensions on that one.
Yeah.
That one's just about all right. Although, it's a Mickey, whatever way it turns out, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've seen some of the hidden Mickeys people reckon they've seen, and it looks...
Yeah, it looks like nothing like that, yeah.
Different size circles. Right, so 2 ears for this last one.
Right, what I would do is I would make that Mickey go horizontal. Yeah, and I would, right, the one on your, no, the one on your left, bring it in just a touch. Right, okay, that should be all right. Right, white noise in the oven.
Right.
It's about half an hour, they said, didn't they? Half an hour.
Does it need to be preheated?
Yeah, it does.
What temperature? Celsius.
Right, Celsius. Right, it is 160 Celsius.
160.
Or 325 Fahrenheit, or gas mark 3.
Right. Oh, it's set at 160 anyway. Cool.
Right, okay, there you go.
Right, and so it goes in for half an hour.
Half an hour to 35 minutes.
Right, and what prompts me to stop at 30 rather than going to 35?
Right, check it at 30, and if it's going brown around the edges,
yeah,
you want it to stop.
Okay.
It won't be, once it comes out, it'll still be soft, but it will harden up as it cools.
Cool.
Okay? Okay, so whack them in 30, 35 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Going in. It's very exciting. Now I know why you do it as a career.
Yeah. Okay, right, we're in the oven. We've got about 30, 35 minutes. So I'll see you later, Lloyd.
See you later on.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right, we're back. It's about time to bring them out. Now, you were talking to me just before we started recording this, and you think they're not going to be quite perfect.
If by perfect you mean in the shape of Mickey Mouse's head, then no. Imagine a Mickey Mouse head sculpture made out of ice cream in the Florida sun. Imagine about 2 minutes into that process, that's the shape we've got at the moment.
Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. Let's take a look at them.
Right,
okay.
You know what? I haven't looked too bad.
Cool. Considering it's your first time, hey.
Right. I thought you were closing your eyes then for a big reveal. I need another. Tilt this up so I need. Oh, there we go.
Put it on the table. Hey, they're not bad, you know.
Yeah.
They're not bad at all. No. They're not bad at all.
I think if I make sure the head itself is more uniform.
Yeah.
Spreads out evenly, and the ears are smaller and further away.
You know, they are really good. For the first try, they are very, very good. You can tell that is a Mickey Mouse.
And it's not stuck. Hooray!
No.
There's
Yes.
one more. There's one more as well. Put underneath.
Okay.
This was going to be a good one, and then it just the bottom bit of his chin.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's still recognisable as Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tweak it.
Yeah. But also, that's fine enough. That's good enough.
Yeah. So next process.
Next process, we let them cool.
Right.
Because they'll still be a bit soft at the moment.
Yeah, they are. They'll toughen up a little bit.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
So they'll just let them cool. Give them 10 minutes or so.
Right.
Put them on. Do you have something like a cooling rack?
No.
Do you have a grill pan?
None that aren't in the oven and hot.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. I could stick them on top.
Right.
No.
That pan that you've got there, that pizza tray.
Yeah. Holes.
That's got holes in it.
Yeah.
If you can put them all on there, if you can, and then if you put that on top of 2 glasses, or 2 cups, that should raise it up off the side, and that should let the air get at them to cool them down.
Right, cool. I'll do that quickly. Again, doesn't make for good viewing while I'm disappearing. Right.
As it's circular, you might need 3 cups.
Okay. Yes, good point. Right. So they're there, and then I'm gonna.
This is so much fun.
I'm gonna do a biggie.
Okay. Right. Happens. Okay. Oh, okay.
Is that going to fill the whole thing?
That's a lot.
Is there enough space for it to spread out, do you think?
Considering how big those went, so is that about double or 1.5 size?
Double.
Double. So think about if that went. Yeah, I would do put it just below the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, and then put your 2 Mickey ears on, and then we'll see what happens.
One there. That's going to spread out quite a bit, and that's going to spread out.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
Good distance between the ears and the body.
Yep.
Good difference in size as well.
Yep.
Let me move them up because they need less space. There's my body. There's my head. Sorry. Flatten it.
I think you just need to bring it down just a little. I think you've come too far with the head.
There.
Yeah. Now bring the ears in just a little. A little bit more. Keep going. Just as long as there's. Yeah, they're not even, but yeah.
They're not, are they? But let's see. Right. So I'll put those in for half an hour whilst these other ones are cooling. See what happens.
Okay, cool.
There's a lot of dough in this one. I'm looking forward to eating it.
It might need slightly more than half an hour because you've got a lot of mixture.
Yeah.
A lot of mixture, so it might take a bit longer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
that's cool.
Next step is basically just melting chocolate, isn't it?
Melting chocolate, yes. So you
I could have done in the background if I thought about it.
However, what you can do is, first of all, let me see your chocolate.
Is that you? Right. Let me see your chocolate.
Right, okay. Pick an end and hold it by an end. Doesn't matter. Okay, turn it the other way around. No, hold it underneath. At the end, so that it sticks up. There, right, now, whack it on the table. And again. No, hard. Whack it hard on the table.
I did it a couple of times, and then I thought, I'm going to wake the kids.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. Basically, each cube separate, yeah?
Yeah. Just as long as it breaks up a bit. Okay, whack that into a microwave-proof bowl.
What constitutes microwave safe?
Anything that's Something that's not got metal on it for a start.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll arc and you'll destroy your microwave.
I gathered that bit.
Preferably something that's not got much water in it. So a pot or plastic.
Yep. Cool. I've got a bowl here.
That's cool. Basically, a microwave works by agitating the water, the moisture molecules. So what it does, if you rub your hands together like that, you create heat.
Yep.
And that's how it works in a microwave, which is why things like pastry don't work well in a microwave.
And bread.
Yep. So you're just creating heat by doing that. Right, okay, put it in for a minute and then let's take a look at it.
I didn't think this through, did I? I should have had the camera facing that way so you could see my stove and my microwave and my oven, and then I'd just walk off and get it and come back.
That's all right, that's not a problem.
Rather than disappearing. Our 7 viewers will be
Yeah, so Jill has, I don't think you may not notice on Facebook, Jill has challenged me to doing an afternoon tea from scratch.
Oh, okay.
So making bread, making the scones, making the cakes and the whatever. And I'm going to film it and I'm going to put it on my channel.
Cool.
Because some people have been wanting me to do some kind of baking videos or something as well as my travel videos. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That'll be it. I'm just getting sweat. Hot chocolate sweat.
Yeah.
Right, that's almost done.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at it.
Ow, ow, ow.
You had high water content in your dish, didn't you? Yep. Okay. Right, okay, give it, put it back in for 30 seconds.
Right, I'll also get my cooled cookies while I'm waiting for that.
Okay. So this has been really fun so far, and it's going to be really fun further. Lloyd is doing a good job. He's got that roughly shaped Mickey cookies. They do look roughly Mickey shaped. They're quite good. Yeah, cool. Right. Do you have the...
what do we need to pour it on? Spoon?
Right, okay, yeah. A dessert spoon, for preference.
That's a soup.
Yep, that's soup spoon. Preference a dessert spoon. And I'll tell you why later. That's great, right. A soup spoon would be too rounded.
Right. Well, let me get my third one as well, just so I can do the chocolate and all.
Okay, right. So carry on.
I almost had a bite of this one then. I couldn't.
Right, so first of all, you've not got it on a greased tray, have you? Right, okay. Then you just might have to be careful, a little bit careful how you put the chocolate on. That's all. Okay, can you turn the screen down a bit?
Yeah, sorry. There we go.
Cool. Okay, now the reason, there you go. That looks Mickey shape.
Oh no, I've lost an ear.
Oh no! Never mind.
No.
Yeah, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah, eat it. Tell me what you think.
Yeah. I expected it to be softer inside. It's quite crisp.
Okay.
What's the soft bit?
Yeah, yeah. The edges are going to get a bit crisp. Once you get into it, it should soften up.
Yeah, and when I'm in the centre of this,
Yeah.
it is very sweet.
Yeah, it is very sweet, which is why I put that darker chocolate on, because it balances up the flavour. Okay, flip your screen down again. Right, okay. Let's start with that one. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to take it, don't get too much on. I can't see. Sorry, I can't see what you got. No, a bit more, bit more. Always start easy. Right, now tip your spoon, put it on the Mickey ears. Now tip your spoon a little. That's it, let it stop. Pull it across a bit, go across a bit to the other ear. Right, okay. And a bit in the middle. Right, now start spreading it out so that it covers the ears. You want to try and keep the defined Mickey shaped ears if you can. And try and go right to the edge if you can, but don't. Right, if you want to put anything on them, like sprinkles or anything, if you've got any of those, this would be a good time to put them on that bit.
Let's see what we got. Right, I've got chocolate balls, empty, little yellow bits, hundreds and thousands.
I've got hundreds and thousands. Right, cool. A little bit more on your left side. No, this a little bit more sprinkles on your left side. A bit more hundreds and thousands on your left side. There you go. That's a bit more of an even coverage now. That's cool. Right, now. Yeah, okay, right. So do the same with the ears on the other one. So take a bit off. There you go. That's right. Okay. Now, go on.
Oh, he's got a misshapen ear on this one.
That's all.
Bless him. Well, I think I'm getting overconfident now because I think I put too much chocolate on.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Chocolate will harden.
Yeah, I just don't want it to go over the edges to the board because it's not on grease-proof.
To be honest, it's not such a problem. But what will happen is if you don't take it off carefully, you might risk breaking an ear. Yeah. But
I think we've already crossed that bridge, Peter. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think we're already into uncharted territory. Very therapeutic, this.
Yep.
I got about 3 years ago, I got a Star Wars colouring book for Christmas.
All right, okay.
Nice colouring pencils as like a way of just relaxing in therapy.
Yeah.
I haven't had a single minute to do anything in it for the past.
Oh, no!
But I imagine the therapeutic effect is something akin to this.
Yes, okay.
I can only dream. When the kids go to college, I can...
Or even school. Maybe even school.
Yeah, just back to school at the moment.
Back to school, yeah. Right, that'll do. That'll do. You don't have to get right to edge if you don't want. Yeah. Try the balls this time. The sorry, Sammy, if you're watching.
Yeah, try the balls.
The balls. There you go. Yeah, a bit more on your right side. Yep, that's right. That is correct.
I don't know what my video is flipping the way around things are. So.
No, that's fine. Right, now, this is the fun bit.
Yeah.
We're going to practice on the one that you haven't done. Okay? So move those out of the way.
Let's put these here, okay.
Now you're going to have to turn it round so that the head is facing you. Right, now. You right-handed?
I am.
Right, so right. Okay. With your right hand, your strong hand, I want you to get some...
Sorry, I'm just licking chocolate off my fingers. I've decided to wear all white to work with dark chocolate.
Yes, I thought that. Yeah, that was an interesting choice. Yeah.
Genius at work. Right.
Particularly with this.
Oh God.
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to get about the same on the spoon as you did before, possibly a little bit more.
Right. Done it. Yeah.
Take a bit less. Take some off. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. A bit less. Yeah, we'll try that. Right. Okay. What I'm going to do is clean the bottom on the side of the bowl. That's right. Now. Right. So we need to take it over to the biscuit.
Yeah.
Have it at some height.
Yeah.
Right. Now tip it slightly.
Yeah. Tell me what I'm going to do after I tip it, so I know what I'm doing.
Right. So then very quickly you're going to move your hand from side to side.
Up and down or left and right?
Left to right or right to left, whichever. Side to side.
Left to right. Okay.
Yeah, tip it slightly so that it starts dribbling.
It's going.
Right. When it starts dribbling, now fast. Go cross. Faster. There you go. So now you're making these. So there you go. That's what you want on the face of the others. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I was too slow on that first, but yeah, I get you.
You were, yeah. Yep.
Grab the others then. So a similar amount.
I would do them one at a time.
Okay. Right, let me get a separate plate.
Those heart-shaped plates make it look really good. It looks like Mickey on Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey on Mickey on Mickey.
Yeah, that's great.
Right. In fact, no, I'll put it on there.
Yeah, if you do it on there, you won't get as much mess on your table.
No, mate, I'm just worried about my shorts, Peter. Shorts. Yeah, just didn't think it through.
That's all right. You didn't know that this is what we were going to do.
Curry and stuff on my t-shirt, so I don't want to lose any more clothes. Right, a little bit less on. Oh, yeah, you can see that, can't you? Right.
Yeah. Clean the bottom.
Clean the bottom. Right.
Right, so yeah, tip it slightly from a height and then go quickly side to side.
Go in.
That'll do. That's excellent. Yeah, that's great.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yep.
It's almost like heart shape, isn't it? Because of my mistake, because of the.
Yeah.
So we could also, if people want to make heart shape.
Yeah, you could.
The next one, if you want to do them in advance.
If you notice, Mickey and Minnie are basically heart-shaped.
Yeah, right.
They're just rounded hearts. Okay, so do it again. Lovely. Great. Yeah, that was fun. That was great. Yeah.
Cool. How long will it take for the chocolate to set, do you think?
Right. It'll put it in the fridge.
Right.
And it'll set so you can hold it in about 10 minutes or so.
Oh, cool.
But it'll still be a bit wet, but it'll have set enough to be able to hold it.
How long will this chocolate in the bowl stay like this for?
How long have we got the other one in?
Oh, I forget now. It might almost be there. Let me just have a quick check.
Right, okay.
This one looks amazing. This is.
Well, it might be nice to see you working out how to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of half kidding. Half the purpose of this was I think everyone was hoping to see it go wrong, so it makes.
and it never did.
No, if it was a perfect sprinkles cupcake that I produced on my first go, people would be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And this is what Emma and the boys made this afternoon, anyway.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That looks like a Mickey.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. Right.
Yeah.
Let it rest for a few minutes on your tray.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah, that's good.
Rest on this tray. Or
Let it rest for a couple of minutes on that tray.
Okay.
Because it's so big, let it rest for a couple of minutes on the tray and then move it onto your makeshift cooling tray thing. Yep.
Right, cool. I'll put it on there. And that is the size of your Main Street USA.
It is, yeah. It is, yeah. Yeah.
And it will be cooked through, but it will be really soft in places.
It'll be soft in the middle. It will.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. Right.
What's your chocolate like? Has it cooled a bit or is it okay?
All right. Fine.
Fine. Okay. Right.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
It's very good. It's very good. That's right. Yep.
Bigger area. This was probably almost a spoonful for each side, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Just as long as you've got enough to do the.
Yeah, I'll have enough. I want to use it because I know what I'm like. I'll just be eating it with a spoon out the
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your perks?
Yeah, I need to get rid of it on the cookie itself. Right.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
Yep, that's great. Keep going. I mean, you don't want too much, otherwise you'll kind of lose the gap in the middle. And it's the gap that defines Mickey's.
Yeah, that's what it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yay.
So just bring that. Yeah, so you got it right to the.
Right to the edge, yeah.
And then try and move it out of that a little bit.
Right now, the one on your right-hand side.
Yeah.
Just put it in the corner a bit on the bit of Mickey's ear near to his body. You've not quite got it right to the edge. There you go.
Yay.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you can put your decoration on like you did before.
Okay. Right. It's Jill's choice. We've got Jill.
Yeah.
Thousands. Full of balls or some yellowy random things.
Oh, go for the hundreds and thousands.
Hundreds and thousands.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands. Yep, the first one we did last time.
In fact,
They don't call them hundreds and thousands in America, do they?
No, they call them sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Yeah.
these look like more like the American. These are like ball ones instead of flaky ones.
Right, okay.
Right.
Right, so turn your... That's great.
Oh, yeah.
So turn it round. And do what we did before.
Oh, no. Right. Let me stand.
Oh, it's the artistic bit, is it?
Yeah.
Right, clean the bottom of it. Clean the bottom. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to start off so I can see how thick it is.
Fine, that's fine. Yep. Plenty. Plenty. You don't want too much, otherwise it's going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy.
That's great.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. Right, wipe that in the fridge.
All right.
To set the chocolate. And that just about wraps it up for this special edition of the Waffle on video. I'm going to hand over to Lloyd, and Lloyd is going to tell us where you can find us.
So if you've enjoyed watching the Great British Mickey Waffle Bake Off the series on YouTube, you can also get in touch with us via themickeywaffle@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Mickey Waffle, and you can find our podcast on any decent podcast provider. So with that being said,
Waffle on!